What's going on, guys? Caz Cray back with another New York Jets franchise video. And the Jets taking on the Patriots for the second time in 3 weeks, looking for their first sweep of the Patriots since 2000. Also looking for sole possession of first place in the AFC East. Here's the 1st and 10. Blake Hopgood-Chittick just going to float it out to Derek Pete. Pete gets out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Very next play, Hopgood-Chittick on play action. He's going to roll right, and he's going to find a wide open Jordy Nelson. Nelson going to take this up to the 3-yard line. And 2 plays later, Hopgood-Chittick back to pass. Right over the middle of Tyree Gorin. Gorin's going to get the touchdown here, but he's hurt on the play. Gorin would not return. But as it turned out, the Jets wouldn't really need him. Next Jets possession, here's Hopgood-Chittick rolling out to the left side, and he's going to run it. Plenty of space up the left side. He's out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the 3rd and 7 from the 17. Hopgood-Chittick going to roll out to the left side again, and he's going to run it again for a first down up to the 7-yard line. Very next play, BHC going to throw left side to Jordy Nelson, who gets into the end zone for the touchdown. It's a 14-0 game for the Jets. And here's what I believe is the only Patriots highlight of the game. Here's Tevin Coleman spinning out a few Jets defenders. He's going to get brought down at about the 20-yard line. The Patriots will settle for a field goal. So it's 14-3 now. Second quarter, 3rd and 12. Hopgood-Chittick going to roll out to the left side. And he has plenty of time. So patient, and he's able to find Pete. Pete up to the 24-yard line. Then a 1st and 10. Hopgood-Chittick going to roll out to the right side this time, and he's going to run it yet again past the 10-yard line, out of bounds at about the 7. And then a 2nd and goal. Hopgood-Chittick over the middle. Pete with the catch for the touchdown. And it's a 21-3 ball game. This one turned real ugly real fast. Then a 3rd and 9. Here's Hopgood-Chittick. He's going to throw it right side, and a great interception by Malcolm Butler. And that's another Patriots highlight right there. And here's one more. Hopgood-Chittick from 3rd and goal. And he's intercepted by Dante Hightower. That ends the Jets' threat there at the 1-yard line. And we go into the half. 21-3 is the score. Then second half, it was all Jets highlights. Here's Alvin Kamara. 16-yard gain in the play. The Jets would kick a field goal. Later on in the 3rd, here's Hopgood-Chittick. And he's going to roll to the outside, run it yet again. He had a great game running the football. And now a 2nd and 17. Play action. BHC going to roll to the right side. This time he throws it. And Jordy Nelson with the catch up to the 12-yard line. Now it's the 4th quarter. More play action for Hopgood-Chittick. And he's going to throw it to the end zone. And a great catch by Glenn Fife. It was reviewed, but it would be a touchdown. That's Fife's first of his career, 31-3. Now Hopgood-Chittick later on in the 4th, he's going to throw it to Alvin Kamara. Kamara breaks the tackle. It looked like he stepped out, but he stayed in bounds, gets into the end zone for a touchdown. It's 38-3. Now here's Brady, 2nd and 10. He's going to throw over the middle to Julian Edelman, who's hit it hard, fumbles it, and it's picked up by Marcus May. And May's going to take it all the way to the end zone to make it a 45-3 score. And for good measure, Asher Johns, the backup running back, going to take it up the right sideline, and he's going to go all the way 78 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets absolutely just embarrassed the Patriots in this one. Jets will tack on one more safety as well, and your final is 54-3. This is the second largest margin of victory between these two teams. Largest for the Jets, and their first sweep since the 2000-2001 season. And the Jets at least control their own destiny as far as the AFC East is concerned. And now for a bunch of games that nobody really cares about. Yeah, look at all of them. Look at all of them. Hey, 54-3, Jets, yeah, we out here. Anyways, moving on. Blake Hopgood-Chittick is the offensive player of the week for the AFC. Stephon Tuitt, defensive player AFC. Blake Bortles and Xavier Rhodes are the offensive and defensive players, respectively, for the NFC. So our next opponents are going to be the Cleveland Browns, who are coming off a 20-13 loss to the A.J. McCarron-led Arizona Cardinals. Deshaun Kaiser still the starting quarterback for the Browns for whatever reason. Isaiah Crowell still the starting running back for the Browns for whatever reason. and they still just don't look like they've improved a whole lot. Harmon Newton's a pretty good receiver, but outside of that, they really haven't made too many big improvements to the offense. But we'll get to those in a second. But Dylan Donahue and Adrian Sheffield are going to miss the next 4 weeks with an abdominal tear and a shoulder tear, respectively. It sucks because both of them have had a great season so far, but hopefully we'll get them back for the playoffs. Anyways, back to the Browns. They haven't made a lot of huge improvements. They do have Kevin Byard as one of their safeties, but he's a 79 overall. He's kind of nerfed in this. Not nerfed, but he didn't really have a big season until like after I had already started this franchise. So, but we'll have to see what happens in this one. Anyways, the gameplay will be up very shortly, if not later tonight, then maybe tomorrow, but we'll have to see. So keep it locked, guys.